I didn't want to have nothing. Like, yeah, Matana Hakakra, I should go back. And I'll sure pay me. And I'll worry me. Inti Obasi or proud now who had the bonny be about Obana. You also, can I say also, a idea also pair. Well, then you just go ahead. Maybe in a badane say, okay, now I want to go my way. You can also go your way. Let me put it in simple terms that way.
Say.
Inti a Kobane say, near to and dime me, as at that time. Now, around that same time, and I'm saying, Mekosra, Mencrofo, Ewo, Ghana, about just a holiday. No, you saw no akita the master brain. Me ko fi na bi ka kire me say me ko bie mail. Yo, na ma check it as me call ye no. Mails amenya e wo mechi. Me ko bie mails a. No you say me exit say me call Ghana no. Ono so afa pen and paper actual letter to Homeland Security say ono no in support as far as my petition is concerned. Enti omonje me green card infi me nsem.
Living in Ghana, abroad, a first-timer visiting Ghana, or a company wondering where to get quality service providers in Ghana for any job? Then Ejumapa On Demand Services is here to assist you. Ejumapa On Demand Services connect requesters and service providers such as masons, plumbers, electricians, auto repairers, home and office cleaners, trash collectors, rent agents, spa attendants, roofers, beauticians, teachers, CCTV installers, and all artisans on one platform. Yes, one platform. Trust Ejumapa On Demand Services to sort you out any day, anywhere, and at any time. To download the app, please visit the App Store and Play Store.
DHW 1642 Concord Plain Table Intercooler Engineer Baku 16 daily also worldwide. And many change from me call Yankee America couldn't come on daily also worldwide. So many Abrantia Baku young mixing. Before I mention, I said, Momamenda, my sponsors, I say, Ejuma pass me fan to when you say requesters, more here, more go into construction, cleaning service. Repairers, auto mechanics here there no. Ejuma passe, men kan chọ mo say, especially mo akwantuom. O hia obi a obabe we ejuma ma o, obabe ne kama ma wa ejuma passe. Ko Play Store ne App Store na download the Ejuma pa app na any actual screen so no. O download the app na is all request for artisans baby a project ne will be no Ejuma pa say ombenya expert ama obabe we ejuma ama o enye obi a wa send sika be fi omaya obukata omodi sika sa ejuma ne yemmeyo but through ejuma pa no omo se men kan mo say wo Ghana ha wo akwantum na ohia artisans obi obesi dan ama obi obeye bibi ama o project bi ama obi ano ko omo App Store ne Play Store na download the app and na say ko omo website www.ejumapa.com okowa omo information wo omo phone number ewo obetimi afrom enti download the Ejumapa ewo App Store ne Play Store na request for artisans bia ohia bia omo provide am bia wo bia UK foi mo UK die na aba fresh for no so muntie ade we Delight Food se men kan mo say ohia best house akoko me ko UK eno na menom omo UK die omo nim de da ba mo amaba foforo no so odi we ni che afo shop bia na also here Delight Food sa Delight Food se den house akoko kamapa ono ma won fi Ghana omo osobulu omo Burkina omo obo fruit and omo kose enti ko na ko pebi na to shop bia ubewura bia afro shop bia no kasa wo hwehwe Delight Foods Delight house akoko de sobolo Burkina bo fruit na kose obenye bi kama pa ko na ko pebi na to na Delight Foods kama onoma omfe Ghana ana udia omfe Ghana kama pa ti Delight Foods ko na ko pebi na to ebusia for tap say me fan too many mu say more US UK Europe and Gulf countries you know especially more UK na tap say obetimi loadi sika wallet no more app no so wallet was so na just obetimi loadi up to 50,000 loadi 50,000 na just say se rate ne kosra eboa opa utimi save sa sika no wallet mti wo send sika mpo na ebi mpo mistake bi ba ana wo mistake bi ba sika ne timi ba back to wallet no ebi a transaction error bi a sika ne bitimi ba back to wallet ma obetimi send anytime wo to cement wo to bibi ne ade a ebeboa opa nti save sika no wo tap send wallet no so nti download app no ko Play Store ne App Store na download it tap send wo download it ya simple wo send sika na beba street na beto mobile money wallet wo Ghana said in schoolum na wo download it we so a wo fill application na wo fill forms na do baby so promo code share so na type SVTV and one wo send sika na beto mobile money wallet wo Ghana said in schoolum nti download tap send wo Play Store and App Store. Second generation IT groups, I mean, can say, open cyber security course, any other courses up. Since your mother baby or Ghana, into for nature, second generation IT group, solid. Nakusuya computer IT, very important. If for nature, second generation IT group, formation, and I was screen, so between Afromo, na wako, no akusuya IT, cyber security, name it, computer, IT, ejuma, and enable support, na kusua bi na ebeboa wo yenko straight na yenko di nkomo young mixkin me ma akwa aboko de
Ema bibia da din me da senso so
nice so America to say
o boko de tia neti
mo weda na mu ye
o emu ye sisi ade emu ye kakra
sa I wanna ba from
abafom kakra sisi ase wi ebo awo kakra wo mu ba yeah, it's way better than before. Let me put it that way.
State man now.
Oh, sisi I'm over Virginia.
Oh, Virginia. Okay, Ghana from Virginia. Yeah, Chiamo. Virginia. Okay, what be joining and they had the stories the ATA. I bet you be the experience in the journey. Me also share programs into him the air, right?
Oh yeah, I share a couple of them. I've watched a couple of them.
What feedback be now so far?
Oh, let me say that it's actually a good program. It does educate a lot of people who want to migrate to the West and what they should expect, and I mean how the system works and all that. I mean it being crowdfunding because it seems when people want to get out here, the expectations are so high that I mean sometimes when they get out here they get so disappointed. And at the same time too, I'll be the same person who will say that there are some people that I can tell you that they don't need America, but just the mere fact that they leave their comfort zone just to come out here and they regret later on. So what you say?
Remember back to that.
Okay.
Remember back to that. Who was America, che?
Oh, I came here about 22, 23 years ago.
Hey, Maza, and also experience.
22, 23 years ago.
Okay. Yanshan commodie na sim free Ghana.
Okay.
Na yengo pio America na yenhwe.
Okay.
Ghana 22 years ago okay. Yenhwe back in Ghana. Maybe I busy wo, maybe I only wo. Then now you Ghana, growing up in Ghana. And sana kunya no band say how the two kwai. Over to you, Yeti.
Okay. Mini war Tema Comedy 5.
Okay.
Yeah, at the same time, Metina come to folk cry, like young Koran, Metina come to folk cry. Then later on we moved to Lashibi. It was Pinctus, Regimanuel Estate. Okay.
Okay.
Me call St. John Kakra. St. John will come to 2, St. John Bosco will come to 2. From there, me call SOS. I was Tema come to 10.
Master, your house, money day inside though. Now your house, you be that
I beg you.
But the level, your is here, cash day house.
I beg you. I beg you. From there, Nusuna, Omupia me call your friend is Yakusumu International. From
the profile
and from Akosumu, let me put it this way. Let me mami chadi were SOS.
Okay.
And my papa accountant. And my mother being an educator and being at SOS, my mommy the uni ma de obi mia ne nia na why den na we hunti not necessarily about the money but me ma me de be obefa bia obe make sure say you get a good education. Both he and my father, they would ensure say we na side education. No. That's what I say. Sina and I'm very grateful for that. So from Akosombo na minya I wrote an exams, had a partial scholarship and came to college in Flint, Michigan. Well, so that is where everything began.
I see. Now just no US.
Yeah, me back home and I was me back home and I was like almost getting to 18 years old.
Now you're young. Okay. Who do you know yesterday?
We are 4 boys.
So you know more outside.
Sisiani ye 2. My other brother went to England, but not Siompe, so he went back home. I am outside.
Yes, I know. Be an
No. My brothers would travel all right, but they wouldn't stay. But some of us, we have to stay because Yambang in Ababi Guha, they are going to school, Yerema Baha, and they are working, so we have to stay. But Kabin Kwanka, the heart is in Ghana. That is for me. And so with my senior brother too. But sometimes the circumstances,
okay, Yentie, as you move to US. Send our for Ghana and to Unkwana move to US.
Yeah.
And another family be all.
No. There was you see, this is the whole thing. There was family out here, but I wasn't dependent on anybody. I just wanted to live my life. Now,
wow.
Diana, it was seminar said. Time me cast a college in the West. My father didn't want me to come. Now on say me go school or tech. Never holidays and I never understood that man until me de be home ebe share, system anymore. What you say?
Wow.
The reason being this. He actually told me, say, timer on secondary school. You see, my dad's father was a wealthy man. Back in the day, they started the oil business, right? That was a mobile Ghana, okay? And he they knew money at a very young age. What you see? Now those days now, according to one, those days now, we a secondary school now opposite Utukwano. The father was like, "Come na, me ma Utukwano." Because me na before sebi omo tu kwan nyina omo ba back to Ghana me ame ho na yeden omo ba ho no bibie ni ho what you say ukosua wa de awie ni den me ka me nko brafie ni yeden yenye ejuma what you say nti my father there from the word go no person me yeden me tu kwan akọ outside. He just didn't like the idea. And moreover na sebi na me nyi no so na say maso ye den kakra in a way. Because me GSS, I was supposed to go to a disco college, right? Which was in Cape Coast. But I could hear my father telling my mother, say, Sakola, me man ko a disco. Me man fit man ko a disco, na be near. If I'm baby took I had uncles in a disco, I had uncles in Cape Coast too. Me mon ko ha omo ewo ho. And as at that time na my sister husband, okay, was the chancellor for UCC. So basically, it was like man in koho because obako mwadrin. And that time na Akosombo ba say like membran. My father wanted me to be in Akosombo, basically because ebia bibi ni Akosombo ni temade. Enya dia eden ewa. Nti bibi ni obetumi within 30-45 minutes he can be in the school. So with that being said, how much more if you obabi jam hose minko the United States.
Okay.
Though I really wanted to come to school. That was the whole thing. Sorry, long and short, nisena on pese meba. Enti miana me cut short my exam. Miana me pass. When I even sneaked out to the American embassy, my father didn't know.
Wow.
And I went out there, got my visa. They called my father, told my father, say, I've secured, like, I'm on my visa, and also on my farming call. Because at that time, I think I spent all the money on me. Went to the security man, told him, say, you should call my father for me. And on my farming, you call. Well, at the end of the day, still, he wouldn't let me go. You understand? Send me a call Bonnie, you know?
Wow.
On my main call. But I didn't have any evil intention about being called Bonnie. Someone, what all I wanted to do was to just come and further my education. But you see, this is the other dilemma of the whole thing. At that same time, me about the United States, you know, when I was insisting on coming to the United States, I would have understood my father to a point, but Mantina see because not that time, you know, almost the like Miniana Mimidinic, you know, not go to Copenhagen. And to me, my dream, you know, some of the Miniana go to Copenhagen, there, and the men so the TBR, me say me ko US and me so me ko. What you say? No, no, it's a 79, sir. In the sense, it was a program, Naminian would take and San Copenhagen. But it was a program, I don't really know much about the program, a program B. And I think he found himself in there and went in there. It wasn't like my parents took him there. But you know, being a child, I didn't understand it that way. I felt he was being given some preferential treatment and they were trying to shove me away. So me, I didn't care where they were going to find the money from. Then family. All I did was to farming co. What you see? Well, at the end of the day, my uncles came in, talked to my father and whatever it is, and hey, eventually he allowed me to do it. And surprisingly, coming in here, on that day, my father bought me a first class ticket.
So when I also back up.
When I also
Who go real my NTA?
And I'm very more. Mr. T school, no. Babema, Edu baby, I realized the school wasn't me. And moreover, no. Because okay, my main kind of said, Edu baby now uko bisa about your school fees and stuff. It was a partial scholarship. Now I said, you catch your uni and normally wo honey then train, you know that kind of thing. So maybe I'm like, you know something, I wouldn't even bother them again because I remember almost saying train. Me and I'm saying me come out there. Me am call there, me find there, me find pray home. So it got to a point I had to drop out of college. But yes, yeah. And I took matters into my own hands and told myself, say, no matter what me, and once I'm here, I'll do whatever it takes for me to come out as the person I want to be. So the baby, I wasn't minding them no more. I wasn't like me. Now I remember one time I had called my father and we were talking about Kwame at saying, oh, Daddy BB, are you okay? Then like Mikoba, basically I was just doing everything possible to survive and all that. Now, after we had our conversation, Mika said, no feel say my hangi up, but na no feel so hangi up, but no hangi up here. You understand? And I could hear the background, he telling my mother, said, Sabi Kachiro, Ninye, be out in Ninye, Sapala wouldn't be CBI. That boy says he will survive. So my mother shouldn't worry about me. And true. DJ Nemusan me being a Jumibi. Na Ejumano, na me be to say na a debt collection agency. Na me be supervisor with Jumimuho. And there was one girl, and the be no be Jumimuho, na oda with Jumimuho. Okay. I figured out say na girl no go school. And at the same time, no about Ejumano. Well. And I asked the girl, I gotta be I'll be Juma Oda and blah blah blah. And if I don't talk, you would go against me being the supervisor. You know, cause or school then and all that. No obe ban santa any homework or car mo. So be do obe field no bread. So I felt sorry for the girl. I'm say, okay, on funny way, on funny. I on funny homework in Brana me homework in fine and fine manner. So if it Obey Juma de be not the homework na brem na my yamano. Now, me yaman adichi obefi adichi obey Juma no. Obe bano no sri anything then I didn't know sri I'll see you. At that time, no, was second year about to transfer from a community college to a 4-year college. Into no, but no, see you, ne professor said, Nansen send or any homeworks and any man or person transfer call other college and what like other prestigious colleges will be to me and obey to me. Basically, what I would then I mean, man or no, well, now say it's boosting her grades up. So if you know, it wasn't about he going to a middle way college and I say a low level college or something. It was Obitumiako. Let's say I'm just going to say Obitumiako, one of those big colleges and universities. Into then Obepe Masem. Now the CN said, Edu baby, me catch me who say, Only baby, what am I even doing in the West? Well, let me go back home. Because me coffee coming, my papa coming here. What you see? And see one day, me girl kasa me catch and some person me coffee na. Catch and me coffee me kwako there. Come see Charlie me. I don't like this place. I just want to go. For some funny reason, if a girl bus ejuma na ni bue fu me. Like on person in Bekasa biome, that kind of thing. And so being person no Bekasa there. I mean, you just have to leave the person alone. You can't really go because the next minute it could be harassment. The next minute it could be they calling the police on you and whatever. And now a couple of weeks passed by. One day me wohana aso wabage me fidi ni niaje. Any jani monumentia ase say the American not ase. And I started so person me kasa bi. Well, me knowing where I'm from, we are receptive people. Person me kasa me to me no why de akasa. Because Yankon lunch. There's a place called Boston Market. Na monsieur okay yanko. So lunchtime we are now. Okay, I'm so person casting me chair. Me na monsieur Kosuna kan. Say then I na me catch no. Nini anje ho because se me fi krom ha kwa enya de a on de nini beje. What you say? Na one ne maame edi me ho nkomo. Na ne maame aka kyen se hwe saa boy no me monko. Where is our boy no?
Hey, oh no, I Ghana ni.
On your Ghana, apparently, the parents are Nigerians. So Nigerians born American.
Okay.
So what you say? Me put me my dream yeden. My dream that side because I didn't want to have nothing like matna hakakra. I should go back. So if you want to know the genesis of my story and my well-being, that was how it all began. And also payment. Worry me. And you know the rest. Bibia Ebeda Din, So that is how I may so put it.
Wow. Eti ono se ope ono. O se ba me so no e be man, no obetu ana money ade. So ka so ono ni je ho.
To be honest,
to be benefit obenya wo nti.
To be honest with you, me hu ni so nipa bone. Me hu ni so nipa bone na ikrom ha no openso ya de kese bia what you say. Nti oba se opɛ na wo hu ade bone bi about oba na ya also kana se wonso ade a wonso pɛ a wo hu. Then you just go ahead. When I mention so me you be me embassem and I'm not somebody like that. So in my mind, osio pɛ me na me so me hu no as nipa bone a. What should I do? Let me see what would come out of this.
Okay, and it take how long na Saturday we see here? Because also now
me buy it take by let's say 3-4 years.
3-4 years. Okay.
Yeah.
It's now about 21.
Yeah, 21. Yeah. I was lucky though. I was a very lucky person. Wow. I was a very lucky person. Me man bre to say sena in Crawford like And the people that my friends that I came to meet over here, all of them were quite supportive, very supportive.
Wow.
You know.
Okay, TNT, mo worry, TNT.
And you worry or no, Kuni school media at that time, I established a business on my own. Going to the auctions, buying cars. Basically, I was taking care of the household, and she was going to school, doing her course in criminal justice and all that. If it na okay, let me put it in the simple okay, now I want to go my way, you can also go your way. Let me put it in simple terms that way.
Sessay.
I also prefer call
yes, that PNC.
She mean to me say, well, mean to me, okay, let me put it this way. Not so person call it but yan shedan ka ho asem yie what you say. But me so na me hu ni say me fa ni say obi say ope wa asem a say oka kire wo say sisi am pese me kɔ me kwan a wo pe na asem nti so be ma na kɔ what ma say no knowing say me ma na kɔ no na eye ono ya. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. I say uni obi wo no sisi am pese me kɔ me kwan. Instead of saying nanka me bisa say aden na wo pese wo kɔ no me mati ase say so pese wo kɔ dia and ye kɔ
so who say obi a ne hu nhyedan hia obi sa
hu nhyedan hia
no kan hwe say obeka say dabi don go ni ade obekro bi aka gina say no ni ade so wanya ne sa
exactly e ho na ko fan sem ni nyina baaye no
then
see fan bad side so e ho na me ba no nti ekoba ne say ne yato endan minu as at that time. Now around that same time and I'm say me kosra me nkrofo ewo Ghana about just a holiday. No you say no akita the master brain. Okay. And then na yato na yeti ba ku mu na ba ku ya renting out no. Me call Ghana me ba back no. Well, and na at the port of entry me who said the immigration officer that was talking to me had called another immigration officer. So it was screen. So when the other immigration officer came, all I could hear him tell the other one was, the case has not been adjudicated yet. So allow him entry. To be honest, me manfan yasem. And I may enter crunimo. Me buy me coffee no ni ho. But guess what? Me coffee and be catch him say me could be mail. No, na ma check it as me call no. Mails amenya e wo mechi. Me could be a mail sir. No knowing say me exit say me call Ghana no. Ono so have a pen and paper, actual letter to Homeland Security. Say ono no in support as far as my petition is concerned. Enti omonje me green card information.
Hey.
What you say? Enti nukure muni. When I got the letter, now Nkrofune revoking me green card. So that was when I understood what the supervisor to the other immigration officer had told him, say, allow him entry. The case had not been adjudicated yet.
Wow.
So they had sent me a letter with an intent to withdraw my green card.
So only the worry name of being a green card.
Thank you. Until after so week, you know, and I almost me way, you know, me can't miss him insane. Do you get me? Then I'm like, oh, just say, Nanka me fi krum nanka ono no mamba bio na say, and dine na yato na hakoye den. Hakoye ono ni dia. Dia make what must say. That is nanka ono afa bibia. That is basically that was her plan. So I also went like, I don't think this is right. I did my research and everything and realized that apparently I could take immigration to court. Into minimum court. And I took them to court based on the fact that I've been abused by an American citizen. Just for them to reinstate my card for me, Media court say yes. Me so American are abusing me. And when the court heard the case, almost say, oh yeah, their guy no because he had intent of leaving the country. Also, member if it wa feature niema like what buana wa niema manivia, putting not to turn niema and all that. I mean, the financial evidence and everything was there. Everything, mortgage and everything. I was the one paying everything. Ne video see or surrounding Crawford in Kruma, but what feature control letter my immigration said. Who you support? I mean, what was the intention with which I would yes, I deal with? If this guy has been able to prove so none of financing Yama wing now what finish control letter with my immigration, then indeed, no abuse boy. No. So then they reinstated me back. And when they reinstated me, judge now my immigration lawyer and Ankasa. You can't send me, say, you know what, just go and as at that time, then I've been a permanent resident for I think over 2 years. And within the third year, and I get on the year, so when the judge, so you know what I would advise you was just go and apply for a citizenship. I went and applied for my citizenship and they granted it to me. And he said, me will be some Mrs. I mean, Castle Ban a year, paper mammy. Because I got my citizenship through abuse from an American citizen. That is,
wow.
Yep. That is.
It's I burn the sano. Obano o call back na sa nyama we nyina see ye letter oko huni bibiara no ofie ho oni ne kasa and I know no 12 ho
not Obafie, but the thing is, Senema Waran, so she commutes from the house sometimes to the mother's place. But Mama knew who that say I had a letter with me.
Okay.
Mama knew who that. So what had happened was this. Me back, Mama knew who said me nimse what show letter akoma immigration. Okay. Of filing divorce, me tiasie say okay, yenko court na yenko divorce. Then you call court no. And okay, by certain state na ye wono. So be divorce your bar within a year. Any say only or ban any contact whatsoever. What you see? And says this divorce never go through. You don't have to let like either through communication, emailing, or whatever it is. Something of that nature mustn't have occurred. And some of my granted divorce. No, what you see? Into your call now, no, your call divorce court no can ask him and I be some say, grant divorce na. Well, if your honor, I mean, so make a judge and say, well, as at last week, na girl way, na Obafie, what you see? And one thing, they had gone to file something they call what's the name? Spousal support. Now, the interpretation they gave us at that time, they say, oh no, me fan no unim sika unim niema bi. What you see? Inti say file divorce their old German at the end of the month, they will send me money bibi just to just for upkeep for the kind of lifestyle I'm much channel. What you see? So as at that time, I make a judge and that was the time on who say or the letter I watch your letter comma immigration for. So that was the time I make a judge and say, then enna oba or no actual letter comma USCIS. Baby spousal support from me. When my right to work in the United States has been taken from me due to her actions. But what I say? And Judge Nibisa say, what am I saying? And I'm saying to you, me call Ghana. Me buy no or no actual letter akoman crofui. Say, we need support if me chi any then and all that. So we be spousal support in one they will say bisa. Some I will say me bisa.
Yeah.
But what am I say?
Say.
So the judge told me, say, send assembly. I'm saying, yeah, assembly near letter. So that was the first time a girl knew who said, my baby who said, what sure, sa letter no. Do you get me? So me make as an judge and say NDA on my divorce nin go through because say me figure na but na still I'm in contact with the girl and oba fie ho and then that means we've not been separate for God knows how long. What is here? Until on the my divorce na then go through. Do you get me? Until my assembly be in the sense that sometimes na me the immigration call immigration phone who say girl ni your true for. But what you say? Into say girl ni your true for the end the guy yi kan and the na den na yampa. And the guy asem mum ni yebeti. And that is how God works sometimes. You know, with the asem I became a citizen. I mean,
wow. After NTA, say Jani the only jai.
yeah.
After only no ba.
Many na ubada.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, I could sense something talking to me. Say, girl, because I may not be where I am today.
Kautiati.
Anyone you know baku beku baku mum.
Kautiati. So after Sawahala way, but before that, no, o pass it through Sanyama when you know, ultimate bob mama ne ofi.
Man shut down bomb one man sir because catch or more. What was it that they were going to? What was it that they were going to say? Do you get me? And moreover, before na many girl on the war, papa bisami asembi. Obisami asembi. Na asembi obisami no. Or say, if I grew up from a Christian home. Here. And some of these things are very big issues. But look at my circumstances at that time. No, obisami sa wari na kwa wari no. For convenience and I say for odonti. I couldn't answer my father that question because at that instant, no Ubisami question. I found myself in a situation. The person me bagana. It's two things. Either so bekasa membra and I saw bekasa me day. Member. One my solution. So if for some funny reason there's been a door that has been opened for me, I don't expect to be some question. So what you say? Until me do baby no man born one man because born one man it will go back say okay say oko worry obai. Bibisa will say, no for convenience, and I say for waiting. To be honest, the answer is no. I kept everything to myself.
Wow. NTA moving on. After that, we divorced by then by dying anyway, no.
Oh, dying anyway, no, we actually we actually mimpo de a coming kwan can keep it dying no. We home. Na nanka yen rental property. So as the years go by and the houses appreciate, ye tonwa na ya check akra na yeden. Eda so na ya yeden. Na ya check. But as at that time, because ono person oya de bia went to me anye nti na ebufuo ho. As she couldn't achieve what she wanted to achieve. Now we didn't have any choice than to sell the properties. So as at that time, properties near per tons, the dining will lose values. So we sold the properties at a loss. But we sold it at a loss to her loss because a dining loan is shown in the dim. I had a title. The title was in my name, the loan was in her name. So we sold the house at a loss. I didn't lose anything. The only thing I lost was the down payments I made for those properties. What you see? So the loss went against her. But as far as the title, well, I just lost the title to the houses and the money I put in the house and the mortgage I had paid all over the years. And I just moved on with my life. That's it. After
moving on,
after the family I just went back to my business, doing my auction business, going to car auctions, buying cars, shipping out of the country, selling them. They sent me back my money, and that was what I was doing. Until say the babefa me yiri me was CCI. And yes, me be share me yiri na me that since childhood. We just met, a couple of times. We grew up together, reminiscing about the past and whatever. And one day we decided to get married, and that was it. I came back to the States. My man said, my baby family, came out here, filed the paperwork, went out there, brought her, brought my kids, let them. I couldn't tell me and say I still had an argument with my father again. I didn't know fan so from GIS, so from one of these international schools. It's not hard who said no, Daddy, let me ask you something. The kind of money you guys were paying for those schools, if I look at how much I earn in the West, I'm because I'm the Ghana. And then I know much ABC is no much. And don't get me wrong, Ghana has one of the harshest educational climates in the world. And one day I would want my kids to experience that. However, for now, no, me share say me to ask with the bank I know America and school for free. Why not? So I'm like, something.
Obi baby say at that time na us Oba Ghana Ubewo Mano.
That one was around 20, that one was around 2010, 2011. Me worry 2010, 2011, 20 me worry 2010. Yeah. 2013 I'm a first born. 2015 I'm a second born.
Now it's not about fee.
Oh, na me taba. There have been times I've been to Ghana like 1 week. Na me ba say Obani ni hobby. Na me I used to frequent Ghana a lot.
Oh,
I see. I'm back Ghana for a week. I'm back Ghana. So there are times I've been to Ghana for like 3-4 days, then I leave.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because me the containers about they've sold the goods. Omuwaya sikana. Now banks need long things. You understand? So sometimes I fly down there, take my cash, okay, and just fly back to the United States with it.
I see. Okay, the answer also you be worry now be fa oyere ne umma.
Me be worry me wo me money now Ghana me back and me file more. When I'm go for buy.
Okay. It is still only
oyere ne umma. Yeah, we are here. We're doing very good.
Oh, I see. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Anyway, so America, what's the name? Se popi ampne, the now person who achieve, una onim the reason why I call any idea no. America no. Emuti sign what's the name kakra over 20 years. Yeah, titi bebre America opportunities or bawa nyama be ko easy ama onye juma obenya cash. Life for her, yeah, TV, who share music video, yeah, America, man, I got dollars, man.
Yeah,
American, I saying, you also side.
But me can't the quarry actual, but that is my personal perspective, okay? Remember, dear, yes, I do see the land to be a fertile land, okay? In that same very much me to make I just say Ghana equally has that same fertility over there. Okay. Yes, opportunities waha. Ina han injuma ne waha. Aha so obi a nye ejuma ana obi si onye ejuma na ebia na enye ejuma opese onya no na onya. Say ejuma no opese onya pa de ejuma wo ho benya. Pacho what ma say?
Matias pa.
Okay. But America na inquire to say you krumu a cash and carry no. Okay. They've built something called the credit system. And if you are not part of the credit system, it's almost as if to say you are not part of them. What am I saying? You need to owe in the system for them to kind of recognize you. However, a bad credit is better than a no credit. You find what the credit no what saying. Oh, dear, what saying the kakra than ubi a only credit ni be kra. And also now, dear woman say, DJ, I'll tell you something. Ghana 4P, yeah, you seem too much. DJ, so we juma ewo McDonald's, we juma ewo KFC, we juma was certain places obi anka say menkoto Gucci and show, obi anka say menkoto Prada and show, obi anka say menkoto Jaguar and trio, obi anka say menkoto dankesi bi nyeden. Entinem. What am I saying? But you are coming cut your coat according to your size. How on earth would you be working at McDonald's? Now ukita yemfan say Prada credit card. and look at credit card no akutwi just because super say wo share Prada ebe wi ase no na wo tua atare a wo share no na wo tua ka in bits with an interest rate. Pacho, what am I say? Why would you do that? So what I say? Credit card no, it's very addictive. Oba started say ube tue ebe do ebi no say wontumi yeden. Wontumi tua. Why would you put yourself in this issue? Share obi wo ha, o see me $1 million house, me wo $3 million house, me wo $5 million house and whatever. I will always tell Ghanaians, don't be jealous of that person. Don't use that person as a yardstick or whatever. And go factor down with chrome ha. Me na make a show. Omo da dynamo. Omo ba dynamo. Omo ba if you will be a weekly and all that. Why would you do this? Obi ha ni mortgage 5,000, the mortgage 7,000. People are doing 2 jobs, 3 jobs. Ebe we are say not dying over. Yes, when you stroke. Yes, when you say. Now, a chrono. So one say, if you live within your means, you can always have something little saved for yourself. But so one ye ne patria. You know the machine called a treadmill. A chrono a dube true America. What you here? Then so ebe we are seeing no. Na baby a ujina. Pacho, what am I say? So acquire individual perception. Me mean kwaji ejuma me no. I won't mean yet 2 jobs. Me yet that.
Only 2 jobs there.
Me yet. I won't do it.
Reason here then.
Oh, me 8 hours. I me okay. Me 8 hours. Me okay. So my second job mpo my be any some part-time job na maji aka. But say pa say my 2 full-time jobs. There are people on this land Theo. There are people on this land okoye living 12 hours and okoye 16 hours. We are was akoye another 4 hours the account. What you say? And here 20 hours a day. That means in a day or that 4 hours spare. Let me ask you, is it healthy?
And they say you
kill yourself. But idea they be bomb pie mo and say if your partner understands you, na odo ha mumie no mudu mutibo mu a mumie no betumi ayeden mubetumi aye okay. But what am I say? Ena ade ba kon so a ye de ha ye ho e wo krom ha ene paper nsemi and I would want to talk about this paper issue. Say DJ mami nka semi nchero wako me say mako John Bosco mako SOS mako Akosomo International mako jina counselor enim agi visa aba krom ha na efe mi bedu ha wi a me pepa na obi abeka kire me say koye aware connection okay aware connection ayeden. What stops you from talking to some of these whites and some of these akatafua who can actually like sort you out, help you out or something like that? But what am I say? Nti ebe we are see no say one shen year when we dia den year we don't be and I don't blame those people too because and on a Ghana phone p omo ye but say chrome has say opa now plan your life ye one pray niema gidigidi say nda me koji we ochina me koji we ochina DJ akoji car we me so me kwa koji bi just because of credit me hwe de obi nya ntimi so say me nye bia ebe wi ase now don't say sifom because nipa na wakakoji sa Benz or sedan and whatever no uni ma here ye tua na odi tua sa aka nika for all you know kra no onya wo di a wodi wo fi a oba beje aka ne de ho but ono no nka nchire wo is what we like portraying outside. It's so with Ghanaians and especially Nigerians. But DJ adia no untumi afford ya. This is the United States. Sanyama we name ko bibia eda ho twen eda ho ma. Time so na obetumi ayeden atobia na wakakoto one tobia enka bibia dia make what ma say enti problems na nkofo p finding omo on this land omo na omo di omo him and you obi an na shim and you obi an na shim because obi enforce so say koto dan and will be enforced so sign paperwork for credit card way, and will be enforced so loan way. So what must say? Now, for Pirom, credit card and loans and then and whatever share will be with this $30,000 credit card with this kind of thing now. Besides, on show common culture, say on show so I talk culture, but you on talk out with this kind of Obashano wato in Pabua, Niemen Hun. And there are people too are almost building credits no we and they are called omunim. There are people with $1 million, $2 million credit lines and whatever on this land. And so I don't say if you cannot manage the debt, don't get yourself involved with it. So I do my cash and carry. The only time I use my credit card if at the end of the day, if I need to, if I don't need to, me go to Walmart say me go grocery into me go credit card. Me and I say me raw store be me ho atare bi a me pe na o say me credit card na me tua me ye but what am I say in situations na nkofo p find your in on this land no mo na mo de ho ye den ho shame
o decision I will take here for your life in America na boa
let me America na boa me. That's a very good question. Well, in a way, yes. In a sense, sir. I'm about to say, in life, anything you put your mind to, if you say you want to get it or you want to achieve it, well, over to me, it be many, and I'm more confident. What am I say? Because it's like you chrome on who be one and self person about certain things, and then they are shutting you down and everything. Meanwhile, right? But what you say? Into your hand, as far as boosting confidence up, is concerned, it will boost your confidence up. In a way, I'm in a way, it has opened my mind to the business well. I'm a baby who said, the Niama P where you chrome why yen year, Senanka, yen young, keep it to me abua youth in the pan. But the reason why, but go ahead, now baby.
Oh, come maybe I'll say, sir, this is I'll take here, no. On regret here now about their sad decision now take care. Now, most of the youth no so share. Bibia on the support of America, to Brucci.
You see, let me put it this way. Me blame youth no per se or kwa bruchino. All because say the difference here is this. If for convenience sake, make I say America here. Convenience alone, make I say America here. And the youth no I'm Ghana no for all you know, or the passport cry, no kwa the passport cry. Sebi. I also owe some coins to some immigration officer or sometimes or no any passport near the man. But what am I say? Meanwhile, Obaha na you know, when you deserve something, they give it to you. They recognize your citizens. They respect them. So what am I say? You chrome hono, yembu ya crofo. Say the American what am I say? Now, sa nipa na opese oba chrome hano, me blame no. Ono no me hu ni so no constant. Me no me a variable. What am I say? Me tu kwan na me hu say, hey, unim chance wo chrome ho. Bonu no enti so kasa opeso ba you have no choice than to allow him so okay onso bra na be den be hwe na hu chance onso ye den onso wo papa what am I say so this is how I will say it and for almost all Africans the wait for a wise government still continues if you have a government right who is prescribing some medication for you? Say, kosaito crop between me say, kolegon, we crop between me say, koha between me say, and whatever. Nanipa na ono kache say, kofa say draw we no ankasa nemba nkoho. No ankasa nembe gu abuchi ampacho. Youth no almost one wo no. So hun say wo na ma fa as a leader no wo mba gu abuchi a. Misro, ono nya chance say nemba ko abuchi a. Odwen so beti wase say wo so ntena kromo.
Funding wallets on TapTapSend. Step 1. Click on Create Ghana Cedi Wallets below when you open the app. Step 2. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 3. Click on the Confirm and Fund wallet below to confirm. Step 4. Your wallet has been successfully funded. Step 5. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana cedis. Step 6. Select or add new recipient. Step 7. Choose wallet as payment method. Step 8. Click on the Pay with Wallet below to confirm. Step 9. Your transaction is successful.
Exactly. Into one casawa answer. I just say, I mean, play back a crunch. I just say, Poppy set in a ha. No name, dear. I was sitting and pro. Na sika ofie ntiti na ha no o say like you see they go you find your way where you go ana omo tu kwan no omo outside no matena wa check akra no they see opportunities bebre e Ghana. That is why majority of them want to invest. They are doing businesses here. But yeah, yet I say no. Majority of us in the eyes close. We see until say we free. I say maybe Oteno Nikroma etukwan. Say ye me humwe ade we ebi akohumbi baby. No we say ade we besi my revenue sika wa pa ade sana dodo na moka. Inti bounce back no yeah ye wa say ayeti say obi kura sika nimpo. Na okache ne say onhwehwe around non start bibia non go into bibia obeka just ebeshi ono the connection kwabruchi the obeka bia onti okwabruchi only few pe eno mo ha almost 30 business ono betimi ababruchi hold your anytime be opa bia sansa ni chi aba anytime but o make it sika Ghana ha ono the abruchi ni chance onko tena wa on tena ba visit ho na wa ye shopping akese ho betimi di efia betoto nyama ho aba back enti the way I can so obi a ono blind o hu opportunity ni ya the obeka bi ontie.
That's true. I agree with you. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. I don't blame. It takes so much to convince somebody to stay in Ghana. Look, let me say this. There have been times I remember watching Rio Kruma, right? That I pick up the phone and I call back home. Say, Bema, I'm $15,000. Give me like 2-3 months. Minya mom. Within like 2-3 days, no more wires cannot to mama. Bomu no munhu. So what am I saying? Like you said, there's only a few people that see it. Bema, Ska or Ghana.
Sika de Ghana. Bobi Subeka cho say, they don't know some people they make what there. You matter what you
no,
do.
and so me no stop it.
Obeka cho say who say basic one. Obeka cho say so how nya oti o dey. And Obeka cho say two so wa be fa omba na oyere ko.
And na make say
ono nya.
Yes, and na make say do baby I can't say much. I don't spy them. I just go like and the also bra na be bra na be she. But me so no there's another side that I will tell you. Say Yemfane say who were between the ages of Yemfane say 18 to let's say 35 to 37. Now say oba I wouldn't spite you that much. What am I saying? But who Yemfane say 42 Echo 50 corner and on the time it beat you. So over Ghana now why a year. Now if you are in Ghana, I'm going to say if you are in Ghana, now any Yemfane say 5,000 cedis every month. Now you're so any around the same figure. Make you say here Buchi. Be consistent with what you are doing. Right? Be consistent with what you are doing. And if your mom can say me sure, there have been times which maybe say me schedule a chrome maybe I mean however, with a short while about Ghana maybe a 6 months or something, you can just ask me for $10,000. I can get it for you. Because of 1 or 2 turnarounds, be a we maka koye. Pacho what am I say? Nti krom ho no sika wo ho ba youth no omo ti ase de sese na okan no on ti ase the age factor obi wo ha we di 45 nso say still meko na still meko me bisa me ho say 45 ho na wo kohia no why paper ama wo e dey na wo akoye ada age time beat we wie nti bi a wade na won try na won ye enye ye ema wo
Masre years ago I check sorry be a program sorry be a program na and it's all one person approach me who say go craft we would debate 78 9 I don't know approach blessings for approach obia man is sorry them old people are you you know go allow the young boys go you people old you chop 70 something what you don't go do
Mami ka
say who can is here
Mami ka say me sure na sre just the Sunday last week papa bi or SEPS officer ena wabaha na page ma ena apparently omo recommend say no mixing between abo na wa page ma wa Amazon ema no but or SEPS officer
oh retired and still ejumem
oh no ejumem no film or ejumem
okay
on ya retired but I say or so on kobium okay ena me page ma wa Amazon ema no scan ya fine na this Sunday ena me share no wa sorry nti me share no oba who say Olympic akra ena me say openyi aden asbema me a mistake ena me so ya mistake say asbema na me nim sa ade na sa na ti o na me say ndie come back asbema sa na ade na me ntumi come back say o say me eden me yes e dwuma na me nim sa ade na sa na ade na ti o. But I couldn't stand in front of this man and tell this man, say, opinion, mistake na why, no. We are SEPS officer. We see who danye we, umba school, right? Beautiful schools. Okay. We be a shop a mana, oye den, oye nijma, munya mukakra. We to plane, aba America. One ojire no umba aba. Umba ni jai school, umba school America. Ojire tifie sisi mo rent dan. Si a man pen na ukọ na uba yempo uye adwuma wo Amazon pacho what you say nanka uwo Ghana baby a uye officer na den at least you know that respect you get it ukakra no wo but you see we don't tell them the truth yen bogus na ye kwa me meka no kwa na kire wo me meka to say chale men dwen say who do America no wo hu say we do heaven no obre wo kro ni mu but ebi mu kwa omo nko kan ne saa and what they told them pacho what ma say
the organo Macau show ways several times they are me encourage you be obscribing the BBA and yes I will be changing and now I will be bonnet say oh yeah okay wow was scrubbing the BBA say flat say okako start for obi o woni business o fee o buy bia the what thing of say o better obenya more what say what on the business ni bibia and they na me encourage say nye but obi o young boy she nko mba wa primsa enfa no sankrofo no de don't joke with them omo de onya obeba oba be de wo
okay
no better life.
Okay.
But I am observing says so mu cha no kasa with majority of my mom make sa statement say ho ye no matine mu ache.
No okay.
What ni ewom. Tina wo kasa. But young boy no we school nye adwuma nye no. Ohun so. O kan dey forget enfa.
Okay. Matiwase. Eno so ho.
Honey the enfa until no so betlem say me bi kasa bu o room fufuro mo say no so fufuro no but do some certain age bi kwa abrabon say na ti udu unsa na uma age bi udu some certain age bi kwa na you go say oh attire say bu amene ne kasa attire for this place person Ghana, yeah, but to how to get the capital to start the business is the problem.
That is true. So if we can, yeah,
into no Oba be can we be a no be starting business wa.
And there is a little problem that I have with Ghanaians. Yamfani say Yamau 5-year visa. Okay. At the port of entry, Bruni say, but name was 6 months. Oba, no what say 5 years ning na won't name 6 months no. What must say? Okay. Obi ba why you juma when you say $5,000. Bema 5,000 no. A bit to me BABP e Ghana. And so back for some funny reason or say me yeden min kobium. But what must say? Capital na omuhia they are establishing business now. And here no omuhia, mind you, there are people who started a business with just 1,000 cities selling pure water. But when you crew no, you are going to say, I will say we should suit, I will say we tie. No. Nti nipa na we university, o ka so onko ton nsia, o se men ton. O ka se men ko ton budua, o se men ye. O ka se men onko hosla, o se men ye. Enso do abruti a, o si se adwuma ne de meye. Na upa na unya 5,000, 10,000, aden na unko back na unko establish some business. Na ubetine mu 20, 30 years na efede be wiase na uni hwe kra.
Anyway,
Ghana omo pede be business no. Mami bi so ahia na omo hia de be business no.
Obiane ne so ade hu. Na obiane ne de si ne so. Obi wo be man 1,000 or the best start baby. Obi wo be man 2,000 or be killing. Obi wo be man 5,000 or be killing. Obi wo be man 10,000 or be killing. Obi so wo ha o cross 5,000 or the best start baby. Ma or the akonim. Me de okay. Abrochi no mo advance far better say ha. Omo far better say ha in terms of hardship na nyama ekoso no. Ghana it mean fire home compare. Me poya me person me compare.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Now imagine say ejuma seme ya okay me kan de bia wa ha. Me de me encourage say opa abrochi na kwa fire opa abrochi akọ. But abrochi ni mma ya obey den.
Thank you. Thank you.
And me bisa boys no.
Thank you.
Girls no. Abrochi ni mma ya uni please uni uncle bia wo uni obi a wo.
Brilliant submission. Brilliant submission.
It should be around you.
Thank you.
A time you do now obeko.
Thank you.
Because in boys we go Yankee, no be today from the 90s. He talk and Yankee no come on.
Thank you. Thank you. Good question. I'm about bedding. So why don't you start something small?
I've been saying it. Me say I'm about me no one guy be kasa. Video ni beba out. I think say beba before we.
Okay.
Kube started so ton.
Thank you.
He was making money. No why a fee.
Mama.
No forest ko for Kube. No abeton. No why a fee. Go for mates, friends, or money. I don't know Kube. But now he was making money. It was okay in Ghana.
Beba.
Or Canada. But it's not Kube.
Me Kawano.
True sa Kube no ton no. And I make catch boys start something. Start something. Kube no onum no they call Canada. True Obi no they call Canada.
Thank you. Okay. There's nothing wrong to go and stand in front of a councillor and tell the councillor, say, "Me ton Kube o." Do you get me? Establish it well. Councillor Bema officer say called Koni Krum. But Ghana we don't know. The youth we don't know. They feel say they must wear a suit or do whatever. Say what I must say. There are people on this land that are prapra, no more. What am I say? Company no one thing fi how or start if in Chromans and all day, but Ghanaians we don't know. Ebia na okay, Obi Kube asemi a okay, makachre Obi, papa bi na trotro, what am I say? And na Obisa say aside the trotro, there may be no to me. Aya, like I can't business now. I suggested the same kube thing because na many kube nipe bi akasa. Emma, what catch them numbers no involved. This was years back. So me kwana me shada ni musa, and I'm catch papa and say on try. One time I came back to Ghana, I saw the man, I was talking to the man, I say, mixing kube business now ka say me my yo, sisi ya unu ya no mi na no ko England. Okofano, I think or say you know these big trucks, well, not their back, and boys never burning, about be two. Do you get me? And they go and sell it. There's nothing wrong with selling kube. I don't see anything wrong with that. But like you say, it depends on the individual. If you are kind, how many thousand, or be blue no, or 2,000, or be blue no, or 3, or be blue no, or saying, or be. At the end, soon as I who say we don't value money in Ghana. Yembusika. Okachi obi so onko be a business. Thousands and 2,000 still, 1,000 to 2,000 still. Here na be mame. Just like obi afra will say, oh, ndemi hunye o. Na me see o hunye. Okay, me pay bibia ma by Friday. No, I command away $150. Or no say ni hunye no. No, I catch you afra say, hey, mixing. Into $150 pen na onya bre me. Just look at some nonsense like this. Onye edwuma bi ngu kotoku mu ye ba se sika na ye de man sika na onya organ no se free charge as ye what to be $100-150 no o ka kire o say nti we pay na onya man wa kwotena bruchi all this wa we pay na onya man me meanwhile onim the number of hours and nipa na was so ye edwuma 1 hour mpo no onya $150 no wa bro $150 simple at least appreciate it. What you say? Nipa na woka kire ne say be a business be 1,000 cedi. So be a business 1,000 na insuo mpo na obeton mpo. Insuo mpo na woton na nya dan anima na wodi si na nkofu twema o ma tobi. On ka se fe si uti na fa ko market na koton me boa. For sure be
Mixing o plan say o ba be settle o ba be business bi o Ghana. So ka say family business bi o. So
they are good. They are there.
So o plans here then.
Eventually I'll come back home. In Kolani, somebody or Hanon person, that's fine. But me, eventually, Nyamia do me what I with here. Nyamia do me what a lot of lands in Ghana. Lot of them. Lot of walls properties in Ghana. My father has a construction business, more rental scaffolds. My mommy was school up to GSS level. So, because I'm a there shouldn't be any problem. But yes, me were plans I'm a eventually. I think home is where I would want to retire. I wouldn't want to stay out here. But me China,
Ghana do certain age near Nyomoko more, age 15, 16, 17, near Nyomoko abroche more. Yes, rather than say raising in Kolao. Also, because man more do some age on Nyomoko. Which one is better?
Say over China, Kolana Baha, ebia
maybe after SS and I say GHS and I say GHS and I say VSS and I GHS and GHS you be 15 16
okay me dia me hu ni say akola ni wie GSS ni sa niam na wo hu oba ha na otumi appreciate niam more in the sense no nti sia na adwen mu bie otumi hu say otumi differentiate between both sides of the pendulum. So what am I saying? And there's another thing that I would say, like I said initially, Ghana has one of the harshest educational climates in the world. Into mostly akola of GSS bebaha early. Any SS bebaha around that time. No baha young fan say omo joining Crawford was square. Most of no ya idea pa. What am I say? Now, me another access, me another perspective to that. Say, me so make me aka say, what den kola so baha ntem so and also yeah. But Nina Nesena, the way you bring the kids up. That aspect is also there. Now I'll be the same person, so I make a say me do baby down collide do high school. Me I'm saying assign me I can say they should go and experience a little bit of education in Ghana, right? So that they will come back to come and what? They'll come back and appreciate things more. What am I saying? So it depends on how you see it either ways. Here is the case whereby I'm here, my wife is here. Would we want to really leave our kids in Ghana? But what must I say? Whereby every day we'll be sending money and sending stuff back home and whatever. We are one family. They should come and join us. One day I'll send them back. And by the time I'll send them back, and I'll make sure I am there.
Mixing, me that I saw me pass it through SBTV Africa, so I be share also experience kakra America. Who more person more shout out and signing out.
Oh, Pinyin, shout out to everybody who has done me good in life. Shout out to all those who have done me evil. God bless us all. And hey, better days ahead. That's it. Chubia.
Young Mexican, me that I saw me pass it through SBTV Africa, so the story. From Ghana to Yankee on daily also worldwide. Doing any internet. You have me DJ Nyame over so by me show no so be my numbers the good screen so no. Over to me WhatsApp me. Just WhatsApp me can I send me voice so Nyame I won't come on your show asa. Problem in you, but don't call. If you won't call they beg. Name is you go call tire. Uber friends will be anfa. So customer service in a nyejuma. Me calls the nyejuma. My WhatsApp message. Say me refuse any message and review the brahai biom. I go see him because message is in the door. So, Madam say, Madam Production team, I say, subscribe, share for our drink, Branya Tem DJ. Share mo kruma, I say 2. I'm just 2. I'm on me say, Thanksgiving. I said that segment, be inti, obi, our papa, obi, our boy, our queen, you money, a dear, person would done us here, platform nini. Say obi I am too quiet say see as soon as he say so boni panidi and found so be boni din so no problem with me I share story there obi I am out obi I aboa me da say to.
My name is Fernanda Samoa, Director and CEO of Second Generation IT Group. Guess what? We are currently in Ghana and we're going to offer the best courses that will allow you to work anywhere in the world. The courses that we're going to offer, we're talking about cloud computing, we're talking about introduction to computers, networking, network security, cyber security.
We have a conducive learning environment and our programs are interactive where the students get to ask questions and they get answers that's going to help them and we equip them with the right knowledge.
Classes are offered Monday through Friday. It depends on which day you want to come. We have morning shift, we have afternoon schedule, we have evening schedule, and also on the weekends. To register, go to www.secondgenit.com and register.
Delight Cocoa, the authentic, original taste of African porridge. Available in all African and Caribbean shops. Delight Cocoa. Ah, a day.